How's it going? Hope y'all having a good Friday here. It's a little cold and rainy where I'm at. A little bit not so nice outside. Thankfully, I've slept through most of the day, so I missed most of it. Good sleeping weather. Great sleeping weather, honestly. If you have to sleep through a day, pick a cold, rainy day to sleep through. But, yeah. Yeah. Lucky. In a sense, yes, but also, like, so I've been put on some muscle relaxers and basically a slightly stronger version of Tylenol for my hip. And, I've been doing better with it, but something about the cold and the rain kind of, sets it off more. So, I'm not screaming in pain right now. I'm just slightly uncomfortable. So, at least the meds are working. But, in that sense, I'm not so lucky. But, not feeling too bad. How you doing today, Siri? Hope everything's going well. About to start up our new game, which, I'm fairly excited for. Something different. Sad to finish Final Fantasy. Probably gonna be playing it again sometime soon. Probably on my own time, so I can really sit down and get into all the Monster Arena quest stuff. See what they changed for the HD version. But that'll be for another time. For now, we got some folklore. Amen, drugs. More drugs! Give us all the drugs! You can quote me on that. Alright, so I'm on basically a brand new, PS3 here, more or less. Hopefully, everything goes well. My, capture setup for the PS3 is, extremely convoluted. See, the thing is, that's the type of stuff I like doing when I'm, like, watching a YouTube video or something. Like, sitting here and doing that, like, for stream content would probably bore me as much as I feel like it would bore most people. I don't think there's anything special in the settings. So my guide map, yeah, I probably want all that. I think we're good just to go ahead and start. We'll see how the load times are. I did not install the game onto the hard drive, so if I find it's bad, we'll do that in between streams.
I lost my mother when I was very young. My only memory of her is telling me bedtime fairy tales about a mysterious village. The village of Doolin, where the living could meet the dead. And now she tells me she's alive. Mother, why did you wait so long?
I told you! This is as far as I go!
Please, just get us a little closer.
I swear he said fair.
Not a chance in hell! We'd never make it back! I have a family to look after, miss, so leave me out of this! I'm decided! We're turning back!
Wait! I must see my mother!
I'm sure it could wait.
It's for your own good!
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'll get there on my own.
Miss, you'll be killed?
A dark cloud cast over my life with my mother's death and the ensuing
I know, right?
I will not rest until I find her.
How about the crazy lady just, jumping in the water in the middle of a storm?
Many phenomena go unexplained. Spiritual encounters are constantly reported in all corners of the globe. At the same time, the march of modern science makes a steady advance. It may not be long before the boundaries between life and death, indeed, the destinies of men, will be dissected and explained to us by science.
Always.
You may find it strange for me, a reporter for an occult magazine, to say this.
So this guy's Hijiri, right?
Oh, damn it. Another prank call. Editorial department, Unknown Realm magazine.
Help! Help me! These fairies,
What? Speak up, please.
they'll kill me!
Hmm?
The village, Doolin, on the cliff of Stee. Help me!
Wait. Hello? Hey, hello.
This is what gets Irish Hijiri out of the house.
Ouch. Damn, what a mess. I don't have time for this. We see this kind of prank all the time. But somehow, this won't seem different. So, I headed to the village of Doolin, the realm of the dead.
Is it you, Mother? I wanted so very much to see you. It was very hard without you. I was so young.
Non-manipulative
But that doesn't
Hijiri.
matter anymore. Why won't you answer me?
So how did she make it ashore?
Excuse me.
What?
Are you the one who telephoned me?
Who are you? Why would I?
Perhaps not. What about the lady over there?
Mother!
Hey,
Oh,
no,
shit.
don't touch. She's dead. We gotta call the
Let me
police.
go!
Why are you assuming she's dead? I mean, she definitely is now. Poor lady could have just passed out.
Someone! Someone, please!
A murder in the village of the dead. Tell me this is a joke.
Again, why are you assuming she was dead? Poor lady passes out, just slumps over, you know, sleeping. Gets pushed off a cliff by the wind. Who do we want to start off as? Oh yeah, no, for sure she is now. Guess let's start with Aline, or Ellen. So yeah, how's everything sounding and looking? I think from the preview, it looks pretty okay. Is the sound good? Do we need to turn it up a little bit? Just leads back away. I can't even go back to the beach. They seem more synced than that little bit of P5 we did the other day. She's going to the beach. That's probably this northern path then. I know it's getting fairly late for him, so I don't know. You know, Fridays it seems like it's hit or miss if he swings by or not. Because by the time I start, he's just about ready to finally pass out. That man needs to sleep more. Poor mother. I ain't gonna lie. So the one thing that disappointed me about this game when I first started trying to play it, like that opening cutscene with the voice acting is so friggin' good. And don't get me wrong, I like the like comic book style like panels and all. I actually like this aesthetic, but I'm like, man, could have gone for some more voice acting at the very least. What is it? I'm trying not to read everything out anymore. I don't know. That plus it kind of moves on its own. So I just be trying to keep up with it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if the mood strikes me. Where am I? Who brought me here? Mother. Thought I finally found you. It's always the same. A glimpse of hope. It quickly fades away. Mother, just what happened? What should I do? Ellen. You're not alone. Who are you? Perhaps you can find your mother. Come to the pub. Oh yeah, the music's amazing in this game. Oh, is this the save? Okay. Might as well make a save. Oh, Mimi came up. There's the Mimi. Hey, Meme. Mister, you said hi. Yeah. She's waking up. She knows she gets some attention. Daddy looked her way. Meow. So I come to the pub. Where is the pub at again? That's my Mimi. She knows how to milk attention, that's for sure. Oh, found out she does like tomato sauce. Like, that's for sure. We had spaghetti tonight. And as soon as I was done, she went running for the bowl. And started going ham on the leftover tomato sauce. Come to meet the dead. Fairies? Or perhaps ghosts? Like the rat in the little suit. Or half-lives. Call me Ferderic. Oh, you lost your mother, did you? But do not despair, we can help. My name is Frizzy. Is this a dream? Going to the netherworld. I'm Damona. It is true that you can meet the dead. Meet the dead? You'll be next to the Dawn Cloak, then. Open the door to the netherworld. The cloak? The netherworld? Scarecrow's outside. He'll show you the way. He has waited ages for this day. Meow. She getting vocal. Meow. Alright, what we got? The name's Jimmy Squarefoot. Oh, off to the Netherworld, are you? The Netherworld is the land of the dead. But the living sometimes go there. Otherwise, there'd be no myths about a fairy realm. Actually, there's a door to the Netherworld in this very village. Oh, he's so small. I'm Verderig. I like my gear. Pretty sharp fashion sense, eh? I'm not all about good looks, though. Got it up here, too. Go on, ask me anything. Can I actually ask him? You know the hedge south of the village? The ancients built that. Don't know how it works, but every year on the night of Samhain, it opens. According to the calendars of the living, that night falls on November 2nd. Tonight. Mimi's not really much of a lap jumper. She does not like being held. She doesn't like being confined. She needs to be free range. Free range Mimi is happy Mimi. Right, Mimi? Yeah. Like, if I put her on my lap, she'll stay for petting for a little bit, but she won't stay for long. Downloaded quests? No quest for you yet. We welcome ye on this fine night. I'm Kankaner, barman of sorts. We're half-lives between the living and the dead. Scarecrow told us he'd be bringing someone. We've all been waiting for you to come. Quests. No quests yet. Meow. She doesn't need options. She demands options. She's a spoiled little brat. Don't let her innocent face fool you. Oh my, you're an angel. I never dreamed a girl so young could believe the legend and come here. The girl of his dreams finally walked into Scarecrow's life. Look at that little look on her face. I'm Frizzy the Banshee, a half-life who heralds death. You're off into the Netherworld to look for your mother. How sweet. Well, if you herald death, I feel like something, you have something to do with her death then. I don't know if you'd agree with me or not, but, like, I feel like PS3 is the generation, like PS3 360 is generation where you get certain games where, like, honestly, this does not look super dated to me, like, at all. Like, you could probably, like, clean up the textures a little bit, make it a little more high-res, but honestly, like, this would not look super out of place as, a download game nowadays. Took you so long, Ellen? I'm Scarecrow. Hey, look at Skull Kid from Zelda. Who? Who wants to see your mother, huh? And you should go to the Netherworld. The entrance leads beneath the stone. Leads beneath the stone henge. Come on, you'll see what I mean. That's just straight Skull Kid from Zelda. Like, it's grown-up Skull Kid. Yeah, that voice acting would be nice. Do you know where the henge is? Just follow the village path south. But yeah, no, like, honestly, like, I would play this on the Switch or on a PS4. Like, you know what? I'd even play it on PS5. It still looks really good. Glad you made it. Shall we go to see your mother? You'll take me to her? With pleasure. I have a soft spot for women in mourning. That's a weird fetish. Today is special as it's Samhain. It's a prayer day for the dead. You can go beneath the henge. Go there to get your clothes. What kind of clothes? Why were you able to see my mother then? Yes, but you must perform the ancient ritual of donning the cloak of Sidhe. Apparently, the ancients were able to use that mantle to bring the souls of those in the netherworld to this world. Wait, is that Lida City? Like, am I gonna get that nightgown that like black gown that she's always wearing in SMT? You know, I think Ellen would look good in that. Just a long black dress. Yes. There's an ancient cloak in this chamber. Use it for netherworld battle. Ancient priestesses using the cloak could hear the voices of the dead every night. You have the power to don the cloak, because for you, death is a very familiar matter, isn't it? Why me? Trust me, I can just tell. That's why I brought you here. Over time, you have lost many things. So, we can search together. My only memories of my mother are of her reading a picture book to me, and the pendant she gave me as a charm. Yes, yes. Perhaps you've blocked out the painful memories, but it's all right now.
Put on the cloak of sea, and you can meet the dead. The rest, Ellen. It's up to you. But be careful. Finding her might not be a good thing.
Oh, help me!
Hang on!
Let me go!
Hey, finished! Need to be careful. This guy, he'll suck the life out of you just to spite you. Lucky for me, I'm already half dead.
See, listen to that voice acting. It's great. I love it.
I'll say this just one more time. The Netherworld's a very dangerous place. If you go there, you may never make it back.
I must see my mother. If there is any chance of finding her, I can face any danger.
Oh, we get a magical girl transformation. She's turning into Sailor Moon. Not bad. Kind of like her normal everyday threads, though. Why, Ellen, you look to die for. Now don't be afraid. Go through the door. Ain't that thing shining there? Yes, that's the gateway between the world and the netherworld. Alright. What is this place? I feel like I'm in a dream. There's no time to sightsee. You'll be driven out of the Neverworld at dawn. The question is, will you be able to find your mother by then? Oh yes, and beware of folks. They're made of the souls of the dead and will attack. I love all the, like, ethereal butterflies flying around and all. Hello and welcome. This is the fairy realm, where we fairies live. On behalf of the fairy lord, we have long welcomed the living. Heed our advice well. I have lots to tell you. I'll enclose important things in brackets when I talk. Ids pop out? The other day, I burned myself. Thought my id would pop out. When folks are exposed to elements they're vulnerable to, like wind or thunder, their ids pop out. Try it if it's difficult to bash the ids out of them. Use the power of the cloak to observe the folk ids. Then use the folks whose ids you've absorbed. Not familiar with all the lingo? Someone will explain it. Not you? I thought you were the tutorial dude. The netherworld becomes more dangerous as you go deeper. When you're in trouble, just touch a portal that radiates brilliant light. Your injuries will be healed. Living ones like yourself can use the portal in the square to return to the village. Oh, but today is Samhain. It's a special day, and you cannot use it. Right. Long, long ago, the living sometimes visited the netherworld, but not now. Why did people forget they could visit the land of the dead? I mean, I wasn't aware I had the ability. Siri, do you want to go to the land of the dead? Maybe go there as a tourist or something? Hello, I'm looking for my mother. They're not friendly. Scarecrow. Careful, Ellen. You just gotta find the right scarecrow. He can take you there. Well, I guess we're going to, guess we're gonna suck him out. What just happened? The cloak can absorb their ids. But what for? To fight. But how could I? The cloak will show you the way. Alright. So in case your character's HP, yep, got you. MC. And the folks. Contacts cause fluids to fly out of folks. So yeah, I know you know this already, Siri, but there is motion controls for anyone else who might happen to be lurking. It is an early PS3 game, so of course there's motion controls in some way, shape, or form. Really didn't need to be, but here we are. I think it did. You can look over the ones we have. I have not absorbed the hanky. Huh. I thought I absorbed it. Let's see if I absorb these guys. There you go, I got a hanky. So he blows bubbles. So if I remember correctly, you can, like, chain absorptions to, like, get bigger EXP combos. And I think at one point you can actually start absorbing more than, like, one guy at a time. Yeah. Yeah. I was trying to get my friend... I didn't realize the game had gotten expensive. So I have a friend who, like, this game is, like, right up his alley, like, with the mood and all. And I was trying to, like, sell the game to him, like, on premise. Oh, wait, I can do it now. Oh, but they need to be lined up. That was annoying, too. But, I was trying to sell it to him on the premise. And he's like, oh, there's no, like, goofy controller gimmicks in it. I'm like, oh, no, I don't think so. And then I got to this, like, got to the first part here. I'm like, oh. Controller gimmicks. Because it gets more annoying the farther into the game you get. Because I know you can, like, you have to, like, start, like, going back and forth with the friggin' controller and all this other stuff. Like, it does not just stay a simple flick up. Capture Folk's Karma has been released. Folks possess many latent abilities that can be used when Karma is released. Ooh, God, I sucked off 2 dudes at once. Let's see if I can set it off where I suck off 3 dudes. Yep. Yep. It starts getting a little, crazy with the amount of flicks and twists and all that at once. Like I said, like, I definitely feel like this game got overlooked and thrown in the bargain bin a bit prematurely. But I can also see why it's probably not a lot of people's cup of tea. But I love the atmosphere and, like, the plot's pretty intriguing as well, I thought. It's the land of the dead. It is known as the Netherworld in your legends. The Netherworld is the name your kind used to distinguish this world from your own. The funny thing is, some of us even call it that. Today is the day of Samhain. It's a special day for the dead. On this day alone, the living can enter the Netherworld. You aren't granted much time, so you must seek out the dead quickly. If whomever you seek died recently, they may still be around. Anything you'd like to know? Glowing objects. Folks sometimes drop glowing objects when you defeat them. Be sure to pick them up. They can be quite useful. Green ones are for HP recovery. Others are picture book pages or food for absorbed folks. Messengers. Living ones like you who don the cloak and can traverse the realms are messengers. That's because you serve to pass along messages between the living and the dead. Souls of the dead become folks after the existence. After that existence, they return to the ground. No one knows where they go then. Helen, there's someone ahead. Hurry. I believe it's your mother. Hurry, Ellen. There's not much time. I'm so very lonely. I'm so glad I finally found you. Mother? Please, Mother, look this way. 17 years ago. I will never forget. The night of Samhain. It's your fault! What do you mean? Why, you horrid girl! You're possessed. It's your fault. I'll kill you! I don't know why, but the first time I played this, I got to that point, the only thing that I thought of was, the Rugrats thing, where, like, Tommy's dreaming, and he comes up behind Stu, and Stu turns around, his face is all messed up, he's like, I'm not your dad. Like, I don't know why, that's just what it reminded me of immediately. That was a close one. Samhain has ended. This is the real world. That wasn't Mother after all, was it? Nah, that woman tried to trick you. She said I was possessed. 17 years ago. Samhain, revenge? Please tell me, what should I do? Trying to find out about the past. Listen to the voices of the dead. To the netherworld again? How can I get there? Find a memento of the dead and offer it to the henge. That will open the door to the netherworld. Uh-oh. Morning's almost here. Good night, Ellen. See you after dusk. I can sympathize being a night worker. Sun's out? Nope. Time for bed. Gotta go. Gotta get out of here. Me and the sun don't get along no more. Unfortunately. Alright, Keats time.
Is it you, Mother?
Yeah, I'm still...
So very much
I
to see you.
I quit coffee
It's
again.
very hard without you. I was so young. But that doesn't matter anymore.
I ain't gonna lie, it killed me working near that coffee last night. I just kept sniffing all of it. Like, we have this, I don't know if you've probably heard of it. It's JFus coffee, but they have one now where it's like blueberry vanilla coffee. And you know the coffee bags, you know, they have that little port where you squeeze the bag and you can smell the coffee. I was doing that to like every single bag of coffee. I was like, oh my god, it smells amazing.
Mother!
Hey, no, don't touch. She's dead. We gotta call the police.
Let me go!
Yep.
Mother!
Did you guys get the blueberry one? Like, the blueberry vanilla JFus smells amazing.
Someone, please!
Like, it's great.
A murder in the village of the dead. Tell me this is a joke.
Even if you don't drink coffee, just give it a sniff. Like, legitimately, just smells like blueberries and vanilla. It's amazing. Like, there's hardly a hint of coffee to it. So she's run off to the beach. Looks like we'll be meeting her corpse. So the question is, who could have killed her, and why? See, I don't know if you can, like, just focus on one path or if you have to do both simultaneously, because last time I played, I just did both simultaneously, and that's probably how I'm going to play it this time as well. Like, do one person's episode, then do the others, go back and forth like that. We'll see, though. I'm sure at a certain point they stop you. Yeah. God, what the... Like, that piano opening. Oh, my God. So there is life here. What are you doing here? Woman called me at my magazine. When I thought I'd found her, she fell from the cliff. And then this girl went into shock. With her? She may have a link. She's out cold. What do we do? For now, is there a place we can stay? Like, the atmosphere in this game is amazing. So I guess I was playing it right in the first place then. What a dump. Hardly fit for a dog. And at least she has a bed. I don't even have that. My body aches. My questions can wait for tomorrow. Want to know more? Seek the pub. The people here are out of this world. What was that? Am I hallucinating? Some kind of prank? Well, any lead is better than no lead. Time to investigate. Much more proactive Hijiri. I like how nonchalant his, like, just normal walk animation is. Like, full tilt, this guy is not taking his hands out of his pockets. There he goes. Honestly, I would have appreciated more if his hands just stayed in his pockets the whole time. Like, nope, can't be bothered. Another visitor. Who is it now? A gentleman. From the magazine. Someone phoned him. A cult magazine? What nonsense. Speak lucidly for figments of the imagination. Nice special effects, too. Man, you know it's bad when literally your subject matter is calling your occult magazine rubbish. Like, that'd be the same as having, like, a occult magazine having a ghost basically tell you you're full of shit. Like, that's harsh. No, this is all real. We're here to help you determine your recourse. Go to the netherworld and seek the dead. Your guide awaits you beyond the door. I think they say mostly the same stuff, right? Oh, hello. My name is Jimmy Squarefoot. Don't believe you can meet the dead, do you? Alright. I'm pretty sure we can just head out. Good evening. Headline, Mystery Voice Revealed. My apologies, but do oblige me by following my lead. Well, you're certainly generally spirits go. With that get-up, going to a fancy dress, even invisible men need to express themselves. Is the afternoon mystery solved? No, I'm without a clue. May I suggest an interview with the deceased? I am Belgay, and I can instruct you on making contact. Spiritualism died out 100 years ago. We can't print rubbish about channelings and seances. But I sense that you're a man of deep curiosity. Accompany me to the South Henge, where we shall try an experiment. You should be most pleased with the results. Yeah, Keats is definitely an interesting character. Keep following the road south until you reach the henge. It's an ancient relic created by the forebears of this land that grants wishes. It's definitely a unique setting for a game as well. Like, I can't think of many other games to take place in Ireland, you know? We've been expecting you. This way, please. The Oval Henge? A mysterious megalith monument created by the ancients? What does all this have to do with meeting the dead? No time to explain now, sir. I must catch up with her. Her who? I definitely like the Invisible Man's character design too. I like the mask and all. There's someone down there. I can hear them talking. It's the girl from the cliffs, sir. She believes the legend that you can meet the dead. Those legends are not just the delusions of the ancients. They are truths that they have bequeathed to us. I like how this guy is, like, legitimately still questioning meeting the dead when he's talking to an invisible man and he just saw a pub full of monsters. Tonight, that girl becomes the long-awaited messenger between the real world and Netherworld. The Netherworld? You mean the land of the dead? This should make the front page. So, invisible gentleman, I suppose you brought me here so that I can win my Pulitzer. What if you too acquire that power? All I want is a good story. One cannot survive in the Netherworld without gaining a certain power. Yeah, for a story like this, I'll do whatever it takes. The girl will obtain a cloak in order to pass through to the Netherworld. All you need to do is be near her when she does. When a new messenger is chosen, guardians are also chosen. That is certain to be you. He really does.
Well, this is interesting. What's happening to that girl?
She's becoming a magical girl.
The power of the Cloak of Thee, she has become a traveler of the Netherworld. You also hold the same power.
The land of the dead? Not interested. I prefer, well, something more substantial.
Something more substantial in the land of the dead.
I'm amazed I can even see.
Oh no, he's being stripped! And he's gotten jacked! Uh-oh. Siri's getting excited. He's gone buff goth. Ah, gotta get his glasses, though.
Amazing. Even the pain feels real. This is certainly a lucid dream.
As you wished, you have attained the powers of a Netherworld traveler. Now go and take her from this place, lest she bring disaster to the Netherworld.
But what powers can she possibly have to cause disaster there? She only went to search for her mother.
The portal to the Netherworld lies beyond here. Go and see for yourself.
I mean, it's a fairly effective disguise. I mean, he only goes up like 4 shirt sizes when he transforms. Should I talk to him again? That form which you momentarily took is known as a transcension. Transcension? That would imply that something is already there, sleeping. Indeed, slumbering power deep inside your soul, shall we say. You have received the power to do battle in the netherworld. Now through the door, you shall meet the dead once you seek. Alright. Back again. What's this? This is the fairy realm. I know this can't be a dream, because I don't have this good of an imagination. This is an afterworld imagined by the ancients. It's just one of many realms. The woman you saw on the cliff is just a little further on. I never thought that I'd find myself chatting to the dead. Please hurry, the door will remain open for this night only. What happens then? You will be forcibly returned to your own world. And be careful of folks. Folks, they were once human souls, but are aggressive now. Oh boy. So, I can't remember. I think we have basically the same combat system. Well now, first a live girl and now a live man. 2 in 1 day. We have had many live ones come through, even on Samhain of late. Messengers are go-betweens for the lands of the dead and the living, like a priestess or a medium in your tongue. People have always wanted to see loved ones who have passed on. They use messengers to do that. So we have had people coming, we've had live people coming here all the time, despite the danger of losing their souls. I have plenty to tell you. I'll enclose important things in brackets when I talk. I don't need to hear any of this. I guess we get the same 2 demons. Our folks. Straight out of a fairy tale. I guess these are the equivalent of our pixies for the game. You're not hurt, I hope. You. What the? This is the energy of their souls. Their id. Quickly. That's it. Surge of energy. Mimi. Mimi girl's up again. Whoa. Remember that feeling. I will not always be there to help you. This place is a zoo. What were those things? They're folks, a devolved form of the souls of the dead. You're blessed with the ability to absorb their id. An inquisitive man like yourself must be happy to jump into action. I'm just a reporter. Don't be afraid, your instincts know more than you do yourself. Meow? Really? Really, Mimi? Mimi said meow. She says it a lot, I don't know why. Really, you just gonna back off me? Man, these folks don't want any of them. They probably saw that transformation earlier. There we go. Wannabe Dracula? What are you talking about, Ripper? Are you talking about serious man crush for the game? Hijiri with attitude. Kind of. Proactive Hijiri. Strap Soul Reaver. Oh, Lord. I need to get into Legacy of Kain series eventually. How you doing tonight, Ripper? Oh, no. As I sit here jerking my controller around because of these PS3 motion controls. I'll never tell, Ripper. I mean, it could be a simulcast. You don't know. Wait a second. Yeah, I think this is the way I hadn't gone yet. Yep. Yeah, I could be simulcasting this. This could be the advertising stream for my OnlyFans. So I haven't absorbed any other ids yet. That's annoying. Oh, there's a dash forward. Cool. I forgot about that. Yeah, so I still only have the 2 ids. Oh, I just switched them. Whatever. Let's switch that back, actually. It has been a while since I played this last, when I was messing around with it. So, Ripper, how do you feel about PS3 6-axis motion controls? It adds so much to the game, doesn't it? Like, you really feel like you're ripping the spirits out of the perverted souls of the dead. Yeah. It's not great. It's really not. It's basically just a PS2 controller wirelessly with input lag. I don't know. I kind of would have liked to have tried the boomerang. I feel like the boomerang would have been pretty horrible, though. Like, I am glad we got this instead of the boomerang, but... Okay, I get a 3-fer. There we go. Ooh, 1.5 EXP. I don't know. I feel like I might have liked the boomerang personally, just because it had the longer grip handles. Because actually, my favorite PS1 controller to use is so do I have it over there? Huh. There's like a special revision of the PS1 controller that came out before the DualShock, but it had dual thumbsticks, but they were analog thumbsticks. But the grips on them are longer than the actual DualShock. That's actually my favorite PS1 controller, just because it had the longer grips. So I feel like I might have liked the boomerang. Is that the girl you met on the cliff and the dead woman? We don't have much more time. The hour of Samhain draws to a close. Actually, I quite like the DualShock 4. Although I will say the DualSense is really nice because it's so much, it's got more girth to it, and my hands are big, so it kind of fills out my hand better. If you want to come back to the Netherworld, you'll have to do it like a messenger does. That means properly communicating with the dead and opening a door to the Netherworld. At least they fixed the triggers for the DualShock 4. Like, the triggers on the PS3 are just mushy and they don't feel nice. Like, they should have just kept it a linear button press like it was before instead of trying to do, you know, whatever this was with, you know, the friggin' rounded edge. Oh, Lord. Why do I feel like I should not click this link? I feel like this is a trap. Ah. Ah, yes. It is all about the girth. It definitely is all about the girth. I am definitely all about the girth as well. I very much approve of Mara's statement there. Anything you'd like to know? Yeah, the fairies. We fairies aren't like the folks. We won't attack you. But something has happened that necessitates our involvement in fighting. But yeah. I mean, it's the curse of big hands, right? Like, I can basically conceal over half this controller in my hand from the right angle, you know? Look this way. Isn't that? Yes. It's the girl from at the cliff. Which means that must be the woman who fell. Why not go and ask her yourself? A reporter observes. Strange. Should be an emotional reunion. What do you mean? Why, you. Horde Girl's probably just gonna play out the same as before. Micro USB. Micro USB charging was like the worst part of the DS4. Like, micro USB was like the worst version of USB ever conceived. Has used up the time that was allotted to her. You too have but little time left. Please talk to the dead who were left behind. I mean, it would be such an upgrade. So she came here thinking that she would meet her mother. Exactly who are you? Just a reporter. Aren't you the one that called me? Called you? I didn't call anyone. You must be thinking of someone else. Come on. So that's not your daughter. It certainly isn't. I was unable to settle that score from 17 years ago. You called that girl in the hopes of doing so. You only got yourself killed. Killed? I remember now. My family. I couldn't bear to lose any more of my family. My daughter is in the village. She'll be killed too. Please tell her to leave the village. Your real daughter? I don't know. I'm not very trusting of dead people myself. There's a photo hidden in a ceramic doll in that room. Show it to her. My daughter's name is Suzette. Alright, I'll do it. But first you have to tell me something. Just what happened 17 years ago? Why are you doing this, and who killed you? I can't. Alright, waiting for the visualization. Dream? Or not. That's what you meant by a time limit, eh? But nothing was solved. Why was the woman on the cliff murdered? Who called me at the office? To find the answers, meet the murdered woman again. Find a memento of the dead, and offer it at the hinge at night. If the dead listen, the door will open. Wait! I must know more. Damn. Alright. Oh yeah, so by the way, I have also decided, because I needed some RPGs for my Steam Deck. So, I thought y'all would get a kick out of this. I decided to torture myself. So, we're gonna see if we can finish it. So, yeah. I bought Soul Hackers 2 on Steam. I figured maybe I would actually finish it if I had it portably. So, yeah. That's a thing. They had that big Sega Atlas sale going on, so it was pretty cheap. Do. Boop. Oh. Yeah, my middle finger, I normally have it rested actually on top of the trigger. Yeah. Yeah, if you're holding it like that, I kind of understand. Like I said, normally, I'm resting my fingers, you know, kind of like, yeah, kind of like that. So, I have a finger on each button. So, and if it's not there, I have my finger, like, down here. I hold the DualShock 4 basically the same way as I do the 3. So, I'll have my middle finger, like, all the way down instead of, like, up top. I kind of get that, though. But normally I have a fairly deep grip on it. Oh, don't know what that was. I'm guessing probably something fairly close to Monster Hunter Claw. Is what I would assume. Yeah, generally I have a fairly deep grip on my controller as I'm playing. Who's that person waiting at the cliff? And what happened in my past? Maybe I'll find my past in this village. Yeah, normally, like, if it's a game that doesn't use the triggers, I'll keep them on top of the triggers, and I'll just play around with them while I'm playing. Probably not great for, like, the longevity of the controller, but, you know, gives me something to do. I really hate the feel of the DualShock triggers, though. It's so bad. What is this? Yep, Monster Hunter Claw. Man, it's been forever since I played Future Tone on PS4. Am I on the cliff? I'm Keats. I work for a magazine. I'm Ellen. That woman was not your mother after all. Fortunate news despite misfortunate circumstances. Did you know that woman? She phoned me for help, but I don't know why. Let her ask me here. Perhaps it was hers. The woman's daughter might know the truth. She lives nearby. Her name is Suzette. Thank you. I'll pay her a visit. This is all so dizzying. It's likely that the woman was murdered. This is a small, close-knit village. Outsiders will be prime suspects. You mean us? We're the only other person on the cliff. Whatever do you mean? Nothing. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of this. I only wanted to know about my past. Let's hope your past doesn't reveal anything unseemly. I was never a big fan of the 360 controller, surprisingly enough. She's that, the real daughter of the woman who died at the cliff. She's in this village. What can she be like? I'd like to ask her some questions. Yeah, something about, like, the 360 controller is kind of too small for my hands. I don't have one on hand, but I have one of the 1/series controllers here. Like, this is far better for me just because of the size of it. And even this is like, I mean, I know it sounds funny coming from someone who's literally sitting here holding a DualShock 3. But, you know, I'm okay with the size. I keep saying I need something girthier. I prefer the girth of an Xbox One controller as opposed to the 360. And they're fairly easy to just hook up to the PC, especially if the game's on Steam at this point. I've been messing around with a lot of stuff on the Steam Deck with like the preset controls and whatnot. The only game I'm really having problems with coming up with a controller option for, I'm trying to set up Thief Gold and Thief the Metal Age, and trying to get proper controls on a controller for Thief is pain. Like, I'm gonna literally have to sit there and do my own key mappings to make myself happy. Oh, lot of visitors today. Keats told me about you. You saw my mom fall from the cliff? Yes, I'm so sorry. When I got there, it was far too late. It's no surprise. How can you say such a thing? She didn't have her head on straight. I followed her there. She had it coming to see what she was going to do. Why did she ask you here? I want to know that. Did your mother mention anything about me? Not to me. 17 years ago, I was 5 years old. I remember nothing from that time. Your mother is the only clue that I have. You have a family, a father. Father! Don't ask about my family. Obviously a touchy subject. My mother. There were days when she was totally convinced I was my dead older brother. She'd call me by his name and forbid me from going outside, saying I'd get killed. Sometimes I'd be trapped in the house for months. Other days, she'd realize I wasn't him, and she'd start saying I killed him and beat me. What made her that way? On Samhain 17 years ago, my father fell over the cliff and died. The same day, my mother suddenly disappeared from the village. What do you think? I imagine she must have been in shock. To leave like that without even having a funeral. Well, that's sweet, but most people would think that she pushed him over the cliff and then ran away. Some villagers said they heard yelling and screaming coming from this house too. Why would she kill him? My guess is because maybe he was abusing my brother. That fits, don't you think? It's all just speculation, and now that my mother's gone, only the dead know the answers. How can you imagine that of your own parents? You would too if you had a mother like mine. Now I'm curious too. What connection could you have to my family? Incidentally, do you have a memento of your father? A detective, eh? You might not believe it, but I needed to meet the dead. What are you, one of those mediums or something? Anyway, why don't you take this key? They say my father was holding it when he died. Well, that's convenient. Got anything else to say? Father died on Samhain 17 years ago, and my mother left the village that same day. That's fine. Friggin' love the soundtrack in this game. Oh, look at the nice little doll. Anything to interact with? Nothing. Will offering this key at the hinge allow me to meet Suzette's father in the netherworld? Wait, does it automatically go tonight? I was gonna explore around the village some. I'm going to bed for a rest till nightfall. Can I explore the village, though? Like, I wasn't expecting to find that girl's house, like, right off the bat. Who else lives here? I'm O'Connell, a scholar. I'm here for research purposes. Modern man looks down on the wisdom of the ancients. We think the ancient structures are meaningless, but we're wrong. Their henge in this village had a very specific purpose. It was for traveling to the netherworld, or put simply, communicating with the dead. Okay. You seem to be in the know somehow. Yeah, I think between streams I'm going to let the game install on the hard drive. Just to try and improve those loading times. A woman died on the cliff? I'm sorry to hear that. I never saw anyone like that in the village. But if she specifically mentioned the cliff of Sidhe, she knows this village well. The people of long ago used to believe that cliff was a gateway to the afterworld. That's a weird little... Hey, actually... Oh, wait, no. Okay, no, okay. I was about to say, I thought they might have messed up there on this little, like, bookcase thing, because it looked like there were books going into each other, but I think it's just because of the wooden slats. It's messing with my vision. Yeah, no, it's fine. This game still looks really good, honestly. I feel like this game, like, if you were to emulate it, like 4K would hold up really well. There's absolutely no one there. No one there, nothing to do. I'm guessing this is an abandoned part? My name's Charlotte. My mom and dad got divorced. Now I live with my uncle, the pub owner. Who we can just casually stroll into his, like, private bedroom. Is there any reason to go here? Like, I like how detailed the world is, but there's not a lot to find from what I'm seeing. I know, right? Ooh, cat. Oh, I can't interact with the cat. They don't let me pet the cat. Mimi. This game doesn't let you pet the cat. Can you believe that? Meow. And welcome back, Siri. The pub is closed now, both during the day and night. Did you come here to speak to the dead too? Take my advice. Just go home. If you have an attachment to the dead, get over it on your own. But if you're serious when you say that you can speak to the dead, then I might have a favor to ask of you. Oh, he's got quests for me? I don't need any favors for now. Well, fine then. How about downloaded quests? I didn't even know this game had DLC. Pretty empty in here during the day. They know how to game the system. The system being you. I'm afraid I don't know anything. I'm sorry. Me, my husband, a doctor, you may know, and I used to run a clinic here in this village. I'm sure someone's there, but they won't answer. Alright, I guess we just go ahead and sleep for the day. This game's emulating my life to a scary degree. Ah, sun's still out. Time to go to bed.
Good night.
Gotta do all of our work at nighttime. So actually, can I go in these houses at night? Seems to be locked. Makes sense. I'm assuming they're all just gonna say seems to be locked. Dang, for a small village, everyone has their doors locked. Like, who don't they trust? Probably the two outsiders, actually. Now that I think about it, there's literally two outsiders wandering around the village, asking deeply personal questions. Who's that in the background? Oh, hi. My name's Gam. No, it's not. My name is Guy. No, Gam. Do you know about the picture book? It contains bountiful information on the folks. Squee! Hey, you gave her a tip. I was gonna do that. Shut your trap, Gam. Let me introduce the halves to you. I'm Jimmy. That's Frizzy the Banshee, Gankaneer, the barman. That little mouse is Frederick, and the battling duo are Gam and Gee. Okay, they already introduced themselves, but whatever. Ought to be good. Something's going to happen in the netherworld. Don't look so sad. Feel free to talk anytime you like. We have nothing to do, you see. We need something to enliven us. Alright, I guess we just go down to the henge. And there's our scarecrow friend. Got yourself a memento, eh? So to the netherworld again. Just make an offering of it. What will happen then? Listen very carefully, and you'll hear a dead person's voice. It will give you the location to the door of the netherworld. A place with a significance to that person while alive. take him to the lighthouse. It's my dear son's final wish. The lighthouse. This game's soundtrack is very highly underrated.
So it was the will of the dead that showed me the way to the Netherworld.
If the dead call, do you answer? Oh, that got a little jittery frame rate wise there. I have to say, this game's been running fairly stable up until now, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, nope. The fairy realm again. This time you open the door to the Netherworld yourself. What should I do to meet Suzette's father? Defeat the Folklore, the monster deep in the fairy realm. When someone dies with a strong emotion, their spirit is pulled into a Folklore. Defeat the Folklore, and the spirits inside should be released. Oh, I could never do anything like that. Yes, you could. Well, first, let's go and see the Fairy Lord to get some advice. Is he someone important? Yes, he is. He knows everything. He'll tell us where the Folklore is. I bet he'll give you a really warm welcome. Almost forgot. If you're going to travel to the Netherworld, you should take this. Okay. That's our compendium. Hello and welcome. This is the Fairy Realm, where all we fairies live. On behalf of the Fairy Lord, we have long welcomed the living. Yeah, same stuff they were saying before. No point talking to them again. I will say I could use a little more music. Yeah, there we go. Fairy Realm almost a little too peaceful. We drop something? There we go. Alright, see if I can get a twofer. Ain't gonna lie, I would kind of like to see this done as like a turn-based RPG. Like, I feel like it would work better. Like, you could keep the concept of getting your attacks from your enemies, but do a turn-based instead. It's not like the action combat is anything special in this game, you know? It's not bad, but... It's probably about on level with Rideout Casanova versus the Soulless Army. Oh, I can only get one. Acquired a picture book page. Okay. And can I even break these? Nope. See, I thought I remember that. So they all have, like, elements. So, like, that one with the bubbles is obviously, like, a water element. It's got that blue ring around it. So I need something that's green. So, yeah, what's everyone been up to this week? I really haven't had much going on personally. Like, just been working on, you know, P5. Still playing through Royal. On the nights when I'm not driving, I've been taking my Steam Deck with me and playing Mass Effect 1. That's been fun to go back and play again. I'm up to, I finished Futaba's dungeon in P5. I'm almost, like, she's in her coma right now. I got, like, a couple days left until after. I'm still feeling really shaky about the amount of confidants I have done. I'm really hoping I haven't done myself over with it. Because my Akechi confidant rank is like, I think at 4 right now. And obviously I know I only have like through Okumura's Palace. Because the thing is what? Okumura's Palace and then basically Endgame, if I remember correctly, unless I'm missing a dungeon in there. So it's not like I have a lot of time to get his rank up. Gonna have to start using the Fortune Teller ability. You'd like to know? No, I know all this already. Same stuff as before. I am enjoying all the little new scenes that they added with the protag and Akechi. Yeah. It's just, I don't like doing them when I'm not going to get a rank up from it, because I know the Fortune Teller ability, you know, solves that. So from a timeline perspective, it's more efficient in my mind to wait until I can do it with the Fortune Teller. You know, do that little rank up thing. But now I've been thinking about it, I'm like, yeah, I really effed myself over with Akechi, because I got a hard time limit with that. Oh, it froze there for a second. That's weird. Basically, at this point, whenever Akechi's available, I'm just going to have to do it with him. If I can make this sound any less, you know, any more or less inappropriate. Oh, he just died. Okay. Yeah, I know I'm good on Maruki. And I got the other girls done. It's just Akechi that I think I kind of effed myself over on. So we'll see if I'm able to save it or not. How could you forget? Probably because Lude's not here. Oh, wait, what? What is that thing? She's such a great influence. I think this is doing damage to him. Oh god, she's covered in sticky white stuff. Possibly. Possibly. Because I'm assuming Akechi, you know, it's like normal. Like, there's going to be a deadline to get him done. I think I'm like 8 days away from Futaba waking up and doing the whole thing with Mejed. Ah, she's living up to the lurker part of her name today. Hey, Lude. But, yeah, I'm assuming Akechi's Confidant needs to be done for 3rd semester. And I'm only on rank 4. So, not feeling super confident about that one. We'll see, though. I'm gonna, like, focus fire it. Between, the Fortune Teller's Affinity rank up stuff and, just doing it whenever it's available. Hopefully I'll be able to bum rush it. Actually, you know what, here. Even better, my Switch is like right down here, I could tell you, because I know I'm still in the game. I think it's like 8 something though. $8:14. So August 14th. So that's where I'm at the moment. Excuse me. Not feeling super great. Where are you going, buddy? Here, come on. Go over close to your buddy over there. Ah, you're too far apart, aren't you? Yep. I still feel like... I don't know. We'll see. I always get this way with, like, social links and, like, confidants and Persona. Like, I always feel like I'm just messing them up horribly. Especially when I'm not using a guide. Well, I want to try and make sure I get it done right. Because, I mean, I'm like 50 hours into this game. You know, I want to see as much of the new content as I can, and 3rd semester is like all new content. Well, Kasumi, I'm maxed out on hers at the moment. There's nothing I can do. And Maruki is on hold at the moment, but I have him as far as he could go. I did look into that. There's nothing more I can do on Maruki with where it's at right now. I'm assuming that'll come after some break arc. Hopefully I'll get it done. I definitely want to see the 3rd semester stuff. That's the goal. And I misaimed that because it pushed it over. Oh my gosh. How long are you going to stay in effect? Can you despawn? Thank you. Okay, so line up. Boom. Oh my god, this thing is horrible. It goes over to the left. Okay, so if I stand here when it despawns again, and I hit it, I did The darts one? I've not been focusing on the hangout stuff. Should I have been? That time I went to Walmart. You know what? Screw this. I don't need whatever that item is. I need to do more of the twins ones too. Sure, go for it. Give me the deets. That's kind of funny, actually. So basically, you're automatically guaranteed a tie. Is that just on the second playthrough? Well, tying your score isn't being better. Tying your score is being the same. Oh, jeez. Oh, I did decide to go with Ty for this playthrough, Ripper. So we're going to Kemi route. I've already got her to rank 9, so there you go. She is officially my 4th romance option. Has anyone ever, like, has anyone here ever romanced Ohaya? Or Oya? Like, I don't know why, just something about her, just like, there's nothing attractive about any of that. Like, don't think this is some kind of dream. The Netherworld is very close to reality, you know. Legends of the travels to the Netherworld are based on true experiences. Like, someone has to have done it, though. Have you found the dead one you seek yet? Perhaps you should ask the Fairy Lord for advice. The Fairy Lord has told us to share our knowledge with you. The cloak you're wearing now can transform itself. Depending on what form your cloak takes on, you'll obtain various new abilities. Huh. It really doesn't. She just seems like, your drunk aunt who still thinks she's, like, hip. That's what Oya reminds me of. I mean, Kawakami is, you know, like, S tier. Oya is, I don't know, she's there. Like, I don't hate her character, it's just nothing, there's nothing going like, I should romance this person at all. Is this the right time to tell you that I actually did romance An in one of my playthroughs? Is there never a right time to tell you that, Ripper? Second playthrough I did An. First playthrough was Makoto. Yeah. Oh god, I forgot about this. Oh, the exact moment it turns red. There we go. There we go. Oh, friggin' 6-axis controller gimmicks. Change the focus sign to the power, press L2. That thing sucks, so we're going with that. I didn't mind it. Her confidant arc was really lame, though. Like, it was super lame. It's like, oh, I am an out-of-touch good girl. Okay. Like, that's fine. I still say Yosuke is, like, best boy. He's probably also, like, one of the better friggin', confidant arcs in terms of party members. At least you get a lot of funny scenes with him, you know? Like, I just did the one with, them in the church, and he's trying to get the protagonist to do the crucifixion pose. Like, that shit's hilarious. I'm trying to think of any of the other... Ryuji's was kind of standard. Like, his wasn't bad. It's just, like, exactly what I expected out of his arc. Makoto's was just... safe. I don't even remember much about Haru's, other than panicking to try and finish it at the end because they give her to you so late. Yeah, like I said, it's exactly what I expected. What's that? A teenager with an attitude problem? Oh my god. I've never seen this before. I mean, Morgana, it goes without saying, is just crap. In terms of, like, it's an auto-progress. There's the mopey arc. You know what, actually, now that I think about it, I did like Futaba's. Futaba's is probably, like, the second best, in my opinion. But it was also very, like, exactly what I expected it to be for her. But in that case, I don't know, I didn't mind it as much. Ow. And we gotta cover the more sticky white stuff. Haru? Oh god, yeah, Fumi Togo, yes. Yeah. Yeah. You didn't romance her, Ripper? I'm pretty sure she was a romance option if I remember correctly. But that's another one where I don't know anyone that actually has. Unless you're really just that taken by her visuals, you know, like how she looked. Do you know about quests? They're favors people ask you to do. Ask around at the pub. You ought to be up to performing a quest by now. I'm fairly certain, but it has been years since I've looked at that stuff. Anymore, I question my memory on things. It's been pretty shaky recently. Careful, Ellen. When a living person perishes in the netherworld, it's more terrifying than death. His spirit actually vanishes. Please, don't think of us as a dream or an illusion. The more people think like that, the closer we come to disappearing into the oblivion. Oh, you came. You're not supposed to be here, you know. Who are you? Are you dead? I'm looking for people who know something about my past. What would you like to know? I don't have any memories from before the age of 5. My first memories are of when I was living in the orphanage. Why do you think you can't remember? I don't know. Probably because I was a young kid. The teacher at the orphanage thought maybe I'd hit my head in an accident or something. Something unpleasant must have happened to you. When something really bad happens to people, they forget it, so that they can go on. I don't care what I find out, I still want to go. I wouldn't if I were you. You won't be able to cope with it. Do you know me? Who are you? Harvey. And just like that, he's gone. So, like, who had the best confidant arcs in that game, realistically? I mean, the man of the people, the politician dude, he was pretty bog standard as well. But I don't remember hating his arc either. It's just, you know, just an inspirational pick yourself up type of thing. Oh, this is Biggie. Alright, got a new one. What does it do? Oh, like a headbutt, okay. Trying to think of the other social. I love a Wise. A Wise social, or he won't say social link, but his confidant arc I really liked. With him and his son. Like, I'll always say, a Wise, like, his music is so fitting for his. Sounds super intimidating at first, and then it chills out, and you realize he's just, like, a semi-decent dude. Obviously, Tai Takemi, she has a good one. Kawakami is a good one. And I know we all love Ons. You know, the #1 romance option in the game. I know that's who Siri romanced her first playthrough. One punchable face. I mean, I get not liking her for a romance option, but like, why punchable face? Oh, you don't like Yukari either? Trying to think who it was in 4. Wasn't it Yukiko was the lovers? Yukiko wasn't that bad. Oops. Probably don't want to run right into him. Oh, Risei. So Yukiko was what, Empress? Oh, Priestess. Okay, that makes sense. It's been a while since I played 4. Need to put P4 on the docket soon. Not gonna lie, I did play a little bit of the start of it on my Steam Deck. When I was getting that whole thing set up, it was pretty nice. It is on the list. I need to go on and update the list on the server anyway. I've been so just, like, out of it this week. Like, I'm telling you, like, they gave me those muscle relaxers for what's been going on my hip. And I swear, I've just been, like, friggin' out of it. Only another 80-hour game. That's every Persona game, though. It's another one of those games where I'm probably going to put it on the list, but we're probably going to hold off on it until I go on vacation. Well, yeah, no. P1 and 2 are shorter. P1, unless you're going through both routes, is really short, actually. From my recollection. Jeez, already. Did I get his... Oh, I did. Can I use him against himself? Nope. Marie fan spotted. Yeah, I'm not the biggest Marie fan, honestly. See, I would do Naoto. Like, that would probably be my number 1 from the one time I did it. But my headcanon is that she's with Kanji, so it's like, I feel like I'm just stealing her. I know secretly the Ripper really would prefer the secret Yosuke, you know, pick that the developers took from us that was cut content. He would totally go for Yosuke Lover's Heart. Hey, I finally got a rank up. Woo. Crazy Disco Ninja Frog guy. That one. On paper. One fatal flaw? Just one. Helen, something's not right. There's a rumor going around amongst the fairies. They say some other human besides you has entered the fairy realm. What? Let's hurry up and go see the Fairy Lord. If anything strange happens, we have to find out where that folklore is. What is the one fatal flaw, in your opinion, Ripper? I see why. The living person wearing the cloak is like a mediator between the netherworld and the human world. The Fairy Lord needs your powers. Oh, good old Yukiko. I like the stairs laughing at us as we're climbing them. What would you like to ask? The folklore has appeared, so the Fairy Realm Audience Hall no longer functions properly. The folklore's powerful mystical force has affected it. But if you manage to defeat the folklore, the Audience Hall should return to normal. There's a knight called Bogle, close to the Fairy Lord. He's the Fairy Realm's most elite. Till recently, people remembered the land of the fairies. Now it's all but gone from people's memories. See for yourself. Oblivion has already encroached on the area ahead. The Netherworld is being eroded away by Oblivion. For now, the Fairy Realm has managed to escape harm, but will probably soon be affected. Now what will happen when Oblivion takes over? You'll eventually make your way into the Netherworld that's been eroded by Oblivion. I'm trying to think, what were the other, like, were there any other, like, what were all the party lovers options in 4? Like, there was the one chick from the social studies club I was never really a big fan of. What were the others? I'm really trying to think. Like, 4 was not really big on romance options. Oh yeah, the hospital lady. I guess. I don't know. Never really super impressed me. Ah, heiress of the cloak. How long we have awaited your arrival? Why? I only want to know about my past. Your wish shall be granted. Humans are weak. They purge memories of pain and suffering. Where do you think such memories end up? I'm not sure. The Netherworld? Precisely. And the worst of their fears and sorrows amalgamate into the most powerful types of folks, the great folklores that stand in your way. I have to fight. It will be possible with the help of the powers of the folks. Trust in the cloak and fight with us. Your lordship, the folklore, Cernunnos, has materialized. The time has come. Go forth, young Ellen. Defeat the folklore and retrieve your lost past. May you prevail. Oh yeah, dude, like I said, it's been years since I played P4. I completely forgot about her too. I think if I remember correctly, I've always kept it in party. Like, Yukiko is always like the safe option. It's like, if I can't figure out like a playthrough, if I want to do something new, it's like, well, Yukiko's she's old reliable. As horrible as it sounds to talk about her like that, Yukiko is old reliable. Like, I can't figure out who I want to go with. Yukiko. Yukiko's always there. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, it's been so long. Jeez. I think I did go with Marie one playthrough. if I remember correctly. That was the playthrough that I actually got the true ending on. At least the true ending for Golden. Death was the hospital lady, I thought. Oh, devil. There we go. Yeah. Alright. For the extra class, the club activities, has anyone ever done those romances? Because that was the chick that had, like, the extremely thin face, if I remember correctly. Like, dark hair, like, super thin face. Like, I don't think I've ever even considered, but I'm pretty sure there are options. I think if I do play through Golden, I'm gonna pick an oddball choice just to kind of be a meme. Alright, boss time, I guess. Ow. Bubbles? Bubbles ain't doing anything. How about a big guy? Oh, there you go. Okay, he's sucking. He's sucking. Why is he sucking me? Stop sucking me. Oh, I need to attack his face. Okay. So what'd you do today? You know, I went to the netherworld and got sucked off by a giant land turtle. And then he spewed his fucking green sticky stuff all over the place. Oh, God. Oh. It sucked up my folk! Wait, what's that? Oh, vines. Oh, there goes my folk again. Oh, wait, is he down? We win? Oh. He bloomed. Okay, that didn't do anything. That's not doing anything. Oh, that does, though. Yes. You're not playing this game for the challenge, Ripper, put it that way. This game is pretty much all about, like, the aesthetic and the story. In terms of challenge, unless it gets harder later on, like, it's not really hard. I'm sure it will get slightly more challenging later on, I hope. It's also not that long, so... yeah, pretty much. It's a visual novel with extra steps. Oh, Ripper, actually, I meant to post it on the Discord, but I think I forgot. Did you see that they're coming out with a Apollo Justice and Maya Fey Nendroid? I think they just went up for pre-order. Like, I know they're way too expensive for us, but I thought you might like to at least look at them. I know how big of an Apollo fan you are. Since you mentioned visual novel. This door. Will it lead me to Suzette's father? Where am I? Oh, the deer head's talking. Oh, nice nap. Wow, no, that's a sweetie. Care for some tea, sweetie? I heard I can meet the dead here. Darn it, I thought you'd come to see me. This room channels the memories of the dead. But this looks like the village pub. Yes, it may look that way to you, but everything you see here is self-perceived. You must have gone to a pub shortly before coming here. In fact, I did. Oh. Oh. The memory you extracted from the folklore will soon manifest itself as a person. His name is Ronaldo, resident of Doolin, 17 years ago. Apparently his wife is named Regine. Ready or not, here come the dead. Oh, okay. Is there anyone else here? That place is completely empty besides him. Are you Suzette's father? Yes, that's right. Do you know me? My name's Ellen. Ellen? I don't recall. Your wife, Regine, asked me to come to this village. I'm sure she must have known me in the past. We were in the village only for a short time, 17 years ago. There weren't many children in the village then either. There was Harvey and one other. Harvey? That boy I just bumped into? You know Harvey? Harvey, my beloved son. That's right. I'll never forget. He was murdered. What happened to him? That day, the lighthouse keeper, Ryan, came to our house and told my wife and I about the awful thing that happened at the church. Oh no, it looks like our time is finished. I wanted to tell you everything. One thing, please see that Suzette gets my letter. I hope she understands what I wanted to say. Wait, what happened at the church? And he turned into a bug. Ronaldo, what happened? Surprised? The man you were talking to was, Nemosine? Nemosine. A type of folk that feeds on memories. A bit gross, but don't be afraid. These things can show you lost memories. But how? What? And then she died. Oh. What'd you say? Alright, impossible. It's true. No. What did you do? What did you do to Harvey? Harvey. Bring him back. Bring him back now! Oh shit. I cannot die. Suzette has yet to be born. Harvey. Regine. I must leave a message. Now, I need a bottle to keep it dry. Message in a bottle. 17 years and it was never delivered. And perhaps you're gonna tell me that no one's been down looking at that stuff for the last 17 years? I swear if this bottle is sitting in the same spot. Is that really Suzette's father? Well, it was and it wasn't, you know? Ellen, the dead are dead. It's not like they're alive in the netherworld or anything. But your memories are what make you, you, aren't they? And if someone else had your memories, they'd be you. You see? Keep opening doors to the realms and talk to all kinds of dead people. There are other realms? Yup, there are. Deeper down, the fairy realm is actually quite near the human world. Well, you need to earn the right if you want to go deeper. You think I can do it? Don't worry, you already have. You defeated the Folklore. Easy, eh? You should go back to the village for now, though. Yes, I have to see Suzette. Alright. To dueling. And we're going into the Velvet Room. That's all I can think with the floating door. I'm just waiting for the twins to come out and kick Ren into it. Oh, there's the lighthouse, looks like, right? Or what is this? No, that's definitely the lighthouse. Oh. Is there anything in the house? Seems to be locked, whatever. So I need to go down to the beach, I assume. Or am I gonna go to Suzette first? Let's try going to Suzette first. See what happens. Did you find out anything? Your father was thinking about you up until he died. Alright, you can say whatever you want, but where's the proof? Come to the beach with me. I think your father might have something left there for you. Forget it. What good's it gonna do? Fine, I'll go and look by myself then. This bottle is seriously just gonna be sitting there, isn't it? Alright. I see glowy spot. I'm assuming that's bottle. Now, where is it? Suzette. Stop digging up old skeletons. I don't want to know about my past. It would only make me resent my parents. No! Your family didn't do anything wrong. Then what did they do? What's this? It's a bottle. Dear Regine, sorry I could not make the four of us happy. Give Suzette all the love and care you can. And to Suzette, as yet unborn, may you be happy with a loving family. The writing, it's all smudged. I can't read this rubbish. Your father cared for her family more than anything else. Your mother lost a very special man. Why did father die? Suzette. You want to find out about your past? Yes, I understand. Deep down, I wanted to know too. Why did your mother bring me here? Mother found out all about you. One day, she laughed like a madwoman. What was Mother thinking when she came to this village? Yep, go ahead and save. Alright, I guess we'll go ahead and do Keith's second chapter, and then I'm probably going to call it after this chapter. Still feeling pretty groggy. Hip's not feeling great either, so I'm probably going to do this and then lay down for a bit. Curl up with the memer. There's too much I don't know. Who was that on the phone? And the lady who died on the cliff? What was her relationship with the girl who passed out? What happened? Was it all just a dream? Maybe it's time I visited this Suzette to find out. Quests? No quests. Hey, Mimi. I think Mimi heard me say something about, you know, curling up with her. And now all of a sudden she's just all up on my legs. I think I got the girl excited. You again? Investigating the woman who fell from the cliff. I heard her daughter lives in this village. No connection. What about this doll? Why is he changing subjects? And how about this? What? How did you... October 1989, 17 years ago. Looks like a happy family, doesn't it? Give me that. Hey, calm down. Your mother asked me to do this. What? Impossible. Mimi, you want to come back up? Come on, come back up. There you go. This photo. They're smiling. Is this really them? My mother held that doll precious. This photo is from before I was born. Is it strange to you? Yeah, they were never like this. The only mother I knew was a monster. She wanted you to leave the village. Surely she cares about you. She can't be that bad. Fine then. Find out who killed my mother and what happened to my family. Very well. I'll have to borrow that photo. Right, Mimi? Hey, you want to come say hi? Hey. Uh-oh. We got cat purring ASMR going. Oh, no, you gonna leave? Mimi. Hey. Gonna find out more about my mother? I can't figure it out. Why did she come to this village anyway? And there she goes. And why was she killed? Like I said, she will put up with me putting her in my lap for just a short amount of time. And then, nope, gone away. I'll be damned. There really was a photo. Suzette was the daughter of the lady who died on the cliff. Who was the other girl? I brought her to this hut yesterday. It's time I asked a few questions. Mimi. We met on the cliff. I'm Keats, work for a magazine. I'm Ellen. That woman was not your mother after all. Fortunate news despite misfortunate circumstances. Did you know that woman? She phoned me for help, but I don't know why. A letter asked me here. Perhaps it was hers. That woman's daughter might know the truth. She lives nearby. Her name is Suzette. Thank you. I'll pay her a visit. This is all so dizzying. It's likely that the woman was murdered. This is a small, close-knit village. Outsiders will be the prime suspects. You mean us? You were the only other person on the cliff. Whatever do you mean? Nothing. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of this. I only wanted to know about my past. Let's hope your past doesn't reveal anything unseemly. Alright, I'm calling it now. Ellen is a murderer. Looks like that's a wrap. All I've got to show for my efforts is this photo. My early assumption is that Ellen is the one who killed the husband. I'm not sure if she's responsible for the boy's death or not. So the memento of the dead is a ticket to the netherworld, eh? This I have to try. I'll hang around until nightfall, then go to the henge. Uh-oh. What'd he notify you about? That's the type of stalker I can get behind, though. So cute. So fluffy. Mimi, look at the screen. Mimi, look at the screen. No? Yeah, I can turn around and look. You just want to look at Daddy? She's adorable. Or, they're adorable. See, you have the memento. Ancient mediums heard the wishes of the living just as you and offered mementos. Of the dead on the center stone pedestal, opening a door to the netherworld. What happens when it's offered? Listen for the voices of the dead. They shall reveal to you the netherworld door. A turd? Find an location of significance to them while still alive. That is the cutest turd I've ever seen. At least that holds our family memories. I'll go and see the lighthouse. The lighthouse, huh? As you have to be as a stalker, right, Siri? You can't half-ass stalk.
The spirits led me here, to the netherworld. An ancient tale of a voyage to the netherworld. Ha! Brilliant.
A good and proper stalker. Do you have to get a stalker's license? Congratulations, you've opened the netherworld door. However, the dead one you seek has vanished somewhere within the fairy realm. My monster awaits you beyond. She will offer you guidance. Not sure what you're up to, but I can find her up ahead. Yes, and take this with you. You'll be needing this when traversing the netherworld. Siri about to take us to Stalking 101. Professor Siri sitting in. I don't know, Siri. Is a restraining order an automatic fail? Or is it just challenge mode? That's like playing a game with permadeath, right? Nice try. Oh. Ow. Alright. Let's go, Hulk. Just for the fun of it. What would New Game Plus be considered? And no, I am not a stalker. I am just very stalker adjacent. Does that make sense? There are a lot of stalker adjacencies in my life. There we go. I like how he starts running around like a beast. Like, even in his normal form now, it's just like... he's like hunched over, his arms in like claw motions. Get over here, come on. Yeah, I can't say as though I've ever professionally stalked anyone in my life. Not yet, at least. Maybe it's something I can cross off the bucket list someday. What do you guys say? You know, the dead souls in much the same way you came here, by opening the door with a memento. But what lies on the other side is not always the fairy realm. Okay, that's its head. I was about to say, what is that dangling in between there? Oh wait, that's its nose. Oh, that's kind of crazy. Okay, so it just hammers down. Just get these two. Alright. Man. Oh, man. Otherworld citizens cannot freely travel between realms. That is why they use your powers to get to other worlds. Okay, that's the path I came in from. Nothing in this area. I feel like there should be, like, more items or chests or something to get in these areas. Ooh, got too close. Oh, big one. There we go. No, I'm definitely noticing that Keats is getting, like, the way bombier, like, bigger folks. Like, the stuff that seems to hit harder and cost more. Oh, wait, that's where I just came from. There's another one. Come on down. There we go. Break that thing. Nope. Almost turned around again. Pulse tree nut. But when a regular nut just isn't enough. Ow. Ow. Just give that to me. Oh, geez. We're going bowling for folks. Ooh, there we go. That was a biggie. Alright. We got a lot more tree nuts now, too. What other you use those for? Alright. What items we got up here? More pulse tree nuts. Ooh, a warm tree nut. How does everyone prefer their tree nuts? Warm, cold, room temperature? I'm not really sure myself. I don't know if I'm a really big fan of tree nuts. You know about quests? They're favorites people ask you to do. Ask at the pub. Yep. I already got that speech last time through. That's the one bad thing, like I've noticed about this game, with the whole split, is that they need to do the tutorials twice, because they don't know which one you're going to pick first. Jolene? Are you the one Belgay was talking about? Yes, I am Levain. I use Belgay to reveal the path to the netherworld to you. Do you seek the truth? Yes, if it'll sell a story, that's why I came to meet the dead. Very well, I'll tell you how you can do that. In each netherworld exists a powerful folk called a folklore. You must absorb their ids. How will that help me to meet the dead? The folklore are beings born from the collection of souls and memories. So I just need to find a memory, then. Needle, haystack, sums it up to me. Worry not, the memories you seek will be drawn to you. Take this, just in case. Nope, not falling forward again. Oh, now we got cold tree nuts. Alright, what are these nuts for? What do I use my nuts for? Mysterious nut that feels very cold. Mysterious nut that feels somewhat warm. Mysterious nut that seems to pulsate slightly. Okay. The item descriptions are leaving a little bit to be desired in terms of what they're used for, but we have a warm nut, a cold nut, you know. We got all types of nuts in here. So you got a sleeping nut. And, Lude, I'm sorry, Shadowheart still takes it, because I don't have a giant, you know, creature flopping its dick in front of me yet. So, we're still going to say that Shadowheart takes the cake on that. Don't you try and, hand wave the giant dude's dick away. That sounded bad. So many nuts, so little time. Ow. Okay, so that deals damage to it. No, and you really need to remember that there's this, like, little dodge thing that both the characters can do. There was, but that tower didn't get flopped in my face. Ow. If that tower was flopped in my face, that would definitely take the cake. But I did not see any floppage in that game. Thirsty chick was always gonna rub it, though. That also sounded wrong. See, Siri? I told you it was because Lude was being quiet. I told you. She was living up to the lurker name, now she's trying to live up to the Lude. Oh, so that's not that. Is it that? Nope. Alright, I guess I don't have the right color. Or is it him? Nope. Okay, I guess I just don't have the thing to open that. Nice. We made some type of a crack earlier about, something perverted, and so like, ah, you know, it's not going as far as normal. It's like, yeah, it's because, Lude's not in here. Oh, I can't even go this way, because these things are in my way, and I don't have anything to break them. That's nice. I literally got stonewalled. Is this the way I'm supposed to go? Oh yeah, I totally don't need to fight the enemies either. That's kind of always been weird to me. You just, like, ignore them. You just don't get the folks or any chance to upgrade them. Is that really responsible, though? I feel like the money shouldn't be going towards video games if you were being responsible. Of course, I got a lot of room to talk. The Hall of the Fairy Lord lies beyond. No outsider may be granted an audience. Well then. I guess Ellen doesn't count as an outsider then. Oh, alright, I'll tell you. Audience Hall. Fairy Lord had a room made to summon the dead. After all, it's sometimes difficult to find the dead in the vast Neverworld. Normally, only messengers who are on quests of the living can use it. Someone like you has no chance of gaining an audience with, in the Hall of the Fairy Lord. Well, thanks. He only accepts pretty girls. I'm definitely noticing an increase of, like, the amount of enemies that they throw at Keats. Hey, he's a dude, he can take it. There we go. I can't get that item because it's held. Oh, there we go. So I can't go through there? Is it because I can't break this thing. That don't break it. That don't break it. Nope. None of that stuff breaks it. Huh. How am I supposed to break the red crystals, then? Hold on. I mean, so I'm missing a folk, but I thought I gathered up pretty much all the ones I came across so far. Yeah, that's what I came to as well. But I don't think I missed any folk on the way here. Unless it was a path I didn't take. I already had this guy, that's nothing. Oh. Really? Tried using the dodge move. There we go. Dodge move has a weird timing thing on it. It's probably that one over there. There's not like a map, is there? Oh, there is a map. Okay, so if I go in from the other way... So, go this way. I can try and get on the other side of that wall. Is this the right way? Yes, so this should be the other side. Oh, I bet you it's these guys, isn't it? Yep, it's these guys. Yep, there it is. Alright, so let us set it on there. Ow. Alright, nice. Grab my good cold nut. And I can finally break the crystals I need to break. Hi guy, don't mind me. I'm just here to break this one crystal, because I can. And then leave. Oh, there's this crystal I can break too. Bye. Oh, geez, I have to do all this again. There we go. Oh, shoot. I thought he was actually stunned. There we go. Get me a couple more warm nuts. Hey, this looks familiar. Okay. Nope, nope, nope. All right. Oh, I'm about to say that's probably gonna hit. No, can I focus the head? There we go. Just focus on the head. Don't think about anything else other than head. Alright, ready for beast mode? Let me just figure out which one of these attacks harms it first. Ooh, ow. Oh, yeah, be kidding me, really? It actually blocked me out. What attack do I need here? Not that one. Don't I have... Big bird? Nope. Wow, none of this is doing damage to it. Did I accidentally come into this without what I needed to actually beat the boss? Maybe. Oh, wait. I can fire it. As long as I don't actually die. Oh, my lord. Did I actually? I thought I was picking up all that health stuff. I guess you only get to, I guess you only get the heal when you actually pick it up. That's kind of funny. Oh, Lord, I gotta do all this again. Wait. Need him. Just swat everything. Alright, there we go. I know I saw that thing red for a second, but whatever. Alright, let's go pants this thing. Get our revenge for that. Yeah, I don't need to see it again. We're just gonna come over here and whack him a few times. Alright, come on. Alright, phase 1 down, that's easy. Maybe he's just gonna sit there and take it. There's an attack finally. There we go. It's not a hard boss, just gotta figure out what actually damages it. I swear I used that that fire thing on it earlier in the first fight, and I didn't see its id come out. That is the one thing about playing PS3 now, right? Like, it doesn't have that suspend feature where you can just turn the system off and it'll stay where it's at. How chic. Meow, wanna come up? Wanna come up, Mimi? No? You wanna stay down on the ground? Okay. I give you love down there, too. Is this the pub? Nice nap. Huh? Aw, no. Get lost, chap. I'm busy. Aw, give me a chance. And I may even write you up into my magazine. Blimey. There are two things that I'm wondering about. One, what's the village pub doing here? And two, can I really meet the dead? Oh, this? It's all borrowed imagery. If you must meet the dead, might as well do it in comfort. So shut up and say thanks. Looks like the dead woman, Regine, has dropped in. See the rest for yourself. Looks like we can talk today. Did you tell anyone you called Ellen to the cliff? No. So I still don't know who the mystery caller was. Well, never mind that. This is a photo of your family, isn't it? Oh, Ronaldo, Harvey. Suzette was still in my womb at this time. Something happened after this. Something that tore apart your family. What was it? That's right. My husband told me to leave town to protect Suzette, so I left. But in the end, I was unable to do anything for her. Is there anything you'd like me to tell her for you? Tell her I just want her to live her life and be happy. You don't seem the type to abandon your family. What happened that changed you? At church. My son, Harvey. What happened at church? Oh, Lord, have mercy. Is it time for her to become a giant flesh bug? Hmm? What the? This is her true form, huh? That's right. It's called a Mnemosyne. Folk that feeds on the memories of the dead. Wretched little rats, but it should come in handy. Who else can show you secrets of the dead? Impossible. What did you say? Ryan, are you certain? It's the truth. That night at the church. No. It can't be. Harvey. First Harvey and now Ronaldo. It's her. She did it. My beloved daughter, Ellen. Forgive me for being absent from your life for 17 years. I await you on November 2nd at Sinai on the cliffside of Dolan. Finally, revenge. So she is the one that sent her the letter. Harvey is her son, Ronaldo, her husband. 17 years ago, she lost them both. What happened at the church 17 years ago? And how does Ellen fit into it all? This village has quite a past. Did you discover anything useful? So the dead are dead. They don't live on, so to speak, in the netherworld, do they? Precisely. Because they are dead, they do not think as humans do. Picture them as but embers of memories. If you still seek out the dead, another netherworld door may open. You mean there are more realms? As many as stars in the sky. If you do seek out more dead, another netherworld door should open. All you have to do is find another memento of the dead. And so I bid you adieu, until we meet, next we meet. Yeah, I can't wait. I better go to see Suzette. So yes, the suspend feature should be on all PS4 games. Like PS4, Switch, technically Xbox, and obviously all the newer systems have it. It's just super nice to be able to, you know, put the system in sleep and then come back and be right where you were at. We'll go see Suzette real quick. Finish out the chapter. Mimi. Meow. Look at you, little princess. I've uncovered more information. Something very traumatic happened to your parents at the church 17 years ago. It seems it may have something to do with the boy in the photo, Harvey. Soon afterwards, your father, Ronaldo, died. I still haven't found out what exactly happened. But whatever it was, it seems to be the reason why your mother changed. Whether or not you choose to believe me is up to you. Someone else was nosing around too? I know why my mother hates me. She left town by herself 17 years ago because she was pregnant with me. My father, who she left behind, died. Deep down, my mother always blamed me for what happened. So that's the scoop, huh? Looks like someone beat me to the story. But I want to know more about what happened to my family. I'm also curious to learn what could have possibly changed a family, so... Oh, Regine wanted me to tell you something. She says she wants you to live your life and be happy. Deep down, my mother blamed me for what happened. I want to know what happened to my family 17 years ago. So it became night all of a sudden. Why? So Helen looked into what happened 17 years ago. Perhaps in the netherworld. Wait, what? Nothing there. Oh, wow. Spooked by shadows. Our hero fidgeted at bumps in the night. Heh. I'm like a child scared of the dark. Next thing you know, I'll be seeing ghosts. What I should be seeing is a doctor. I could be going mad. The plot thickens. Yep, we'll save right here. Alright. So like I said, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it there for the night. Of course, we'll be back on tomorrow normal time. Hopefully, things will be a little more inclement here. Won't be as much discomfort with my hip by then. But, yeah, I'm enjoying this so far. I want to see what the story, where it leads to, honestly. But, like, the story, the setting, the music, everything I love about this game. Combat's it's I mean, Ripper's not wrong, honestly. This would have made, like, a great visual novel. Like, the combat just seems like it's there. It's there to keep the game going. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of intrigue with it, you know? Like, you got the Lady in Black now. Like, what's going on with Ellen? Like, I'm pretty sure Ellen has something to do with those deaths. But the fact that it doesn't really seem like it's that big of a mystery that she has something to do with the deaths, you know, makes me think there's more there. So, I really want to see where this is leading to and what happens with it, you know? So, looking forward to that. So, we'll pick back up with it tomorrow. So, I did, 2 chapters of each character tonight. We'll see how many we get through tomorrow. I'm hoping, like, 3 of each. Because it seems like going through, like, we just did 1 chapter that took, like, an hour. Like, between 2 characters. So, I want to do, like, 3 to 4 per stream. And we'll probably blaze through the game pretty quickly, honestly. Like, it's not a super long game. Yep. Hope to see you guys here tomorrow. I will have a short story time tomorrow. Nothing really major, but I'll wait till tomorrow to see if everyone's hanging around by the end before I tell it. It's not that big a deal. It's just had a funny experience at a diner last night at 2 o'clock in the morning. You know, when we were on lunch at work, so figure I'll tell everyone about that tomorrow. So you have that little tidbit to look forward to as well. But alright. Hope everyone has a good night. Go get some rest. Hopefully, Siri has a little bit of rain too, so she can sleep nicely as well. So, alright, y'all. Take it easy. See you tomorrow. Peace out.